Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. You might notice there's something a little different. If you don't notice right away, you'll probably notice as things go on. Or I'm just going to spoil it for you right now. Take a look in the upper right hand corner at my processor. New computer hype. Finally got my computer upgrade. Running on an AMD Ryzen 5 1600 6-core processor. With theoretically 16 gigs of RAM, I actually only have 8 installed right now because one of my RAM chips is defective. So I have to RMA that. The other one works fine. At least I think it does. And I've upgraded to Windows 10. So that's a thing. So far, seems to be working pretty good, but we'll see how it goes. I have done a little bit of work off camera, mostly just some boring grindy stuff. Last episode, I had talked about this piece essence, how I was going to do this off camera. The golem, easy. Spawn one, smack it, done. Enderman, of course that was easy. Snowman, again easy. Build a snowman, whack it. The bats. This one was a little annoying because I had to go chasing through caverns after bats to get it. And one bat can only survive like 4 stabs, and it takes 10 stabs to fill a syringe. So you have to have a couple of bats. 3 of them. Ocelot. This was a pain in the ass. I had to go find a jungle to get an ocelot. While I was there, I brought home a friend. Meow. Hi, kitty. He's got 6 out of 10 health because I kind of stabbed him a little bit while he was still an ocelot to get my... Are you coughing up furballs? You can stay in here, kitty. Okay, back to this thing. Yeah. Guardian. This was again a pain in the ass because I had to find one of the underground temples in order to do this. So, a little bit of a pain. Wolf. Easy. Pig zombie. Easy. Mushroom cow. Not too bad. Surprisingly not too bad because I knew where there was a... something. Mushroom Island. Which is right over here. So I just went and got that. Alright, now, the reason why we needed that is because that is part of the Dimension Builder. What else do we need? Helium Plasma. We created that last episode. 64K ME storage component. We can craft these. So we'll just go ahead and get that started. Draconic Flux Capacitor. This is a pain in the ass, but I went ahead and added that to my auto crafting, as well as the Draconic Energy Core. I haven't added the Awaken Core yet, but I have everything that I need to auto craft the Draconic Core, or Draconic Flux Capacitor. So we've got that. The machine frame we've already got. Bunch of those actually. The Vibrant Capacitor Bank, we've got that too. Ambrosia, this is pretty easy. We just need a wax capsule, some royal jelly, and some honeydew. Let's go in here. That is so much faster. We'll come in here and we'll bring home all of the royal jelly and all of the pollen clusters. Lots faster. Maybe not so fast getting home. But it handles it pretty well going in. So much nicer having a new, good computer. Whoops. Let's get my flawless calculator back out. and my nutrition module. Speaking of which, 89,000 hunger points left on that stupid thing. I did, for the moment, go ahead and shut off my farm. Right now it's growing trees, but it's not actually harvesting them. I did that because when I was running on the 16 gigs of RAM, everything was perfectly smooth. It was smooth as butter, but I was getting memory write crashes and the whole 9 yards, so yeah, I tracked it down to a bad chip. So right now I'm only running on 8 gigs of RAM. My system isn't quite happy about that, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so ambrosia. We need a wax capsule, which are easy to get. May as well just pull up the dimension builder thing. That gets us our ambrosia. So, is there 64K done yet? No, it's not. Crafting 1. I bet it failed on the crafting. I'll have to go down and check it. Yeah, it only sent a few of the parts, so let's see. Which ones did you need? You needed one of these and one of these. Yeah, those were the parts you needed, right? That ought to do it. Yeah, that did it. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, my auto crafting there has been glitching a little bit, so it's not too bad, though. Not going to worry about it. Let's see here. Dimension builder. There it is. So we've got that. We've got that. The iridium neutron reflector. I went ahead and made that off camera because it's a little bit of a pain. I mean, it's not bad. 2 dense plates, an iridium reinforced plates, bunch of thicks. We've made the thicks before, so not bad. And these, we've made these before. We actually have an auto crafting recipe for these. So that leaves one part that we need. We need this HDPE sheet. So we need to make HDPE pellets, which means we need liquid ethylene and oxygen, which means we need, wait, am I actually going to need a rotary condensator here? Huh. Hydrogen. I could use ethylene for this, but okay, so let's see. And I just looked this up. Okay, getting the substrate. That gives me ethylene. So water and hydrogen, that gives me the ethylene that I need. This is oxygen, that's ethylene. Okay, so basically I need 2 PRCs is what I'm getting at. Enrichment chambers. So we'll need some steel casings, we'll need some osmium blocks. Pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, we're going to need 4 gas tanks because I'm making 2 of these things. We're going to need 2 enrichment chambers. Two dynamic tanks. A few circuits and some of that. By the way, I made a bunch of this enriched alloy off camera just to get it over with. Alright, come back up here, pop over to my mechanism area, and I'm going to run I'm actually going to pull from here, because this is going to give me liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. Actually, you know what? I might... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the electrolytic separator. I made an electrolytic separator a long time ago and never really did anything with it. So we'll need some pressurized tubes. We're actually going to need more than that, I think. That ought to be plenty. We're going to need some of our advanced universal cables to transmit power. And did I actually make the second one of these? I guess I didn't. Huh, okay. Oh, whatever. We're going to run some cable from here over to here. I want to put it out front. So, like right here. First thing we're going to set up is the electrolytic separator. We're already producing hydrogen and we're producing oxygen, so that's good. It's already full of water. I'm probably not even going to need that much. So, we're going to attach... No, not you. Give that back. We're going to attach some basic pressurized to there and to there. Now, if I'm reading this right, looking at this, I'm pretty sure hydrogen is the white gas. So this side, oxygen is the yellow gas. The first step of making the HDPE involves making substrate, which is hydrogen and water, plus some biofuel. So, the first step of the process needs to go on this side. We'll attach that there. We're going to set this side to input transporter config. Let's see, I need this to take in on red. Or is that purple? Oh. Fluids, gases. So that's going to pull hydrogen in there. We ran out of that, yeah. Okay, the second PRC. Actually, I don't think I need the oxygen for anything, do I? Oh yeah, I do. I need it for the second stage. I also need liquid ethylene. Oh. So I am going to need another rotary condensator. I'm going to put you there. And side config gases, you're going to take in gas on dark red, oxygen. Let's get my power situation sorted here. That sorts that. You are going to electrolytically separate this water and pump oxygen into there. I'm going to need to take in liquid ethylene, which I'm going to do from the top. This is going to need to put out ethylene. Actually, no, I'm going to take liquid ethylene in from the front. Here, we're going to put another cable. And I'm going to need a rotary condensator. So, basic tank, basic gas tank, an energy tablet to get me you. Pop you down there. Here, we're going to toggle output. Can't eject fluids, huh? Oh, it's not ejecting a fluid. It needs to eject a gas. And it needs to take in water from the side. So, fluids, taken from the side. We'll just get a few reservoirs. And a couple of buckets of water. There's that. Get my Yeta wrench. That'll fill this with water. Now we just need some biomass, which I'll just take some from... No. I'll just take some from here. That'll automatically refill it. Put this in here, and that's going to get me some substrate. It's also going to give me some ethylene. The ethylene we're going to take out with a... Get out of my way, you stupid butterfly. I will kill you and feel no remorse about it. Oh, that's not good. That's a feedback loop. Forgot about that. Need to move this out one more. Okay, unfortunately I don't know of a way to dump that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get... We'll get some of the basic... What is it? I know how to make it. It's 2 stainless steel in a bucket. Mechanical pipe, that's what it is. Let's put some mechanical pipe on there. Or I'll just decondentrate it back into hydrogen. Put the basic pressurized back on. Empty, empty, good. Break that. And where is my configurator? You can go away. Okay, that is going to pull ethylene into here. That's going to concentrate into a liquid ethylene, which will get pulled from here into here. We'll take the substrate, put it in here. And there's our HDPE. Three of these in an enrichment chamber. Gets me an HDPE sheet. And I got a bunch of compressed obsidian. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Can I use compressed obsidian for anything else? Nope. Metallurgic infuser. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. There's my HDPE sheet. With that, we can make our dimension builder. Haha! Dimension builder, get. I'm going to set this thing right here. We are going to connect it to our wireless crystal. And we are ready to start dimensional travel. Okay, so we need a few more things before we can actually get started. We need an empty dimension tab. We need a dimension inscriber. Am I out of ink? Really? I'm really out of ink. Okay. We'll just go zap it with my lens of color a few times. One of these days I really should learn which dye changes into which one. Because if bone meal changes right into... Yeah. Bone meal changes right into ink sacs. Could have saved a lot of time by doing that. Okay, there's Dimension Scriber. We'll want a Dimension Editor. We'll pop these machines down right next to these. This one requires power, so we'll link that. This one doesn't accept power, so it's not a valid device. And what we'll do is we'll put our empty dimension tab Dimension editor. Put this empty in an inscriber. Oh, derp. Okay, we'll put that in. Store it. Realized dimension tab. Oh, this allows you to add dimlets to one that's already built. Okay. We're going to put that in. We're going to let it create. And it is now running. It is costing it's costing 310 RF a tick to realize dimension 2. So let's go check out dimension 2 and see what's in it. ID 2, dial. Here we go. Dimension hopping is a go. And bit of lag while this loads. Holy crap. A lot of lag while this loads. Is this a liquid world? This is some sort of liquid. No wonder it's having a hard time keeping up. What are you? Molten zinc. Well then. Not that it's actually used for anything. Well, I can use it to make brass. That's interesting. I made zinc land. That's not what we were after, though. Not what we were after. Interesting discovery. Let's take that tab out. We'll put it away. And I need to remember to name these stupid things. So let's make another one. Put that in here. This is going to be dim 3. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's not going to be dim 3, is it? Let's go find a trash can to put that in. Because I forgot to add digits to it. By default, any dimension tab that I create that's completely blank now will default to the zinc dimension. So what I need to do is I need to add digit dimlets. So we're going to add digit dimlet 1. I'm actually going to create a crap ton of these. Oh, or not. I'm out of paper. That's nice. So there's digit dimlet 1. There's 2. That'll let us create 2 more worlds. Put this in. Add our dimlet 1. And we'll just name this one dimlet 1. Build him. That's a 50 RF tick dimlet. Let's take it out so it doesn't completely fill up. And I'm just going to carry this dimlet with me. That'll give me a chance to keep an eye on that. And while I'm messing around with dimensions, I really should have a phased field generator. Oh, I need dimension shards for that. That's the entire purpose behind this creation here. We're going to dial dimension 3. You are dialed to dimlet 1. We'll start teleportation. In we go. And it would appear that I've discovered a really weird world. Very spiky. Okay, what I want to do here is I want to stay down here. How are we doing? 181. Let's get my drilling augments out. Pop those in. Let's get my silk touch augment out of storage. Oh. Is that in here? No, I didn't want to do that. Bastard. There it is. Put my silk touch augment in. Teleport back. And I'm just going to drop straight down from here. I'm looking for something specific. Let's get my null charms out. Because that way I can nullify most of the stuff I'm picking up. Put that away. I kind of need to keep half an eye on that. I've got 188,000 or 18,000 seconds before it's going to become a problem. Just kind of guessing by the looks of things, but still. I have been in dimensions before when they've collapsed and it sucks. What I'm looking for is dimension shard ore. This stuff. Certus quartz ore. Not what I'm after. Dimension shard ore only shows up in created dimensions. Now I want to say it's more common the lower you are. I'm not 100% sure about that. But what I need to do is I need to just kind of dig along until I find some dimension shard ore. Come on. Don't make me dig too far. I was really kind of hoping I would have gotten like a Skylands. Because Dimension Shard ore is really easy to find in Skylands. I might go create another dimension and see if I can get lucky and hit a Skylands. I'm going to go down to Y level 10. We'll do some digging around here. That's silver, that's lead. Get that off my hotbar. Yeah, I might create one more dimension just to see if we get lucky and find something really cool. Or at least get like a Skylands. There's gold. There's some diamond. So far I found basically everything but, huh? Dig a little more here. See if we get lucky. Okay, it doesn't appear that I have had any such luck, so we will pop back home, put this dimension away, put all of the ores that I picked up away, we'll make one more tab. Really? We'll make one more tab. We'll get our digit out of here. And dimlet 2, store. Pop that in there, let that realize. This is 365 RF tick, so there's something special about it. I'm just going to let that realize fully, I think. Because it's not like I'm hurting for power. Not at all hurting for power, so I'm just going to leave that realized. That way I don't have any issues with it. Dimlet 2. Dial. Your dial to dimlet 2. In we go. And we have darkness. And nether mobs. And holy crap, are we way up in the air. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Well, this ought to make it a little easier. Certus quartz ore. We're pretty far down at the moment, so I might actually be able to find some dimensional shard ore in here. If I just fly around long enough. That's osmium. That's silver, that's charged certus. Yeah, snowmen spawn in here. That's awesome. Snowmen and nether mobs. So this is like the eternal war between the two factions. Fire and ice. Okay. We'll keep an eye out under the water. Because I seem to remember in the past, when I found the crystals, it was always in the water when I had worlds like this. And yes, I know I'm completely out of oxygen, but it doesn't matter because I'm wearing full Draconic now. One of the upsides of having Draconic armor. There it is. That's dimensional shard ore. All we need is one. Because now I can add that to my digital miner. config, new filter, item stack, dimensional shard ore, save, back, silk touch on, start. Oh shit. Whoops. I still had iron on the filter. So I ran low on iron, so okay, well, I mean, this is not a problem. What we'll do is we'll just go back. Come over here. We'll pick up our ultimate energy cube. We'll go back. And we don't even need to go to, we don't even need to, we don't even need to go down there. We'll just pop that there, start this, and it'll find and pull up everything for me. So now we've got dimensional shards. We can do a lot with those, including some stuff that we've been waiting to do for a while. So off camera, I am going to mine a bunch more dimensional shard ore, and then when I come back, we'll see what else. We'll see what other kind of trouble we can get into with dimensional shards. Spoiler, a lot. Machine infuser, CPU core EX2000. 16 operations per tick. Oh wait, this is for RF tools control stuff. This is, yeah. The activity probe, the energy extractor, dimensional blanks, dimlet templates, dimension monitors, the phase field generator, which we're going to want. We can upgrade our shield projectors if we want to. The deep resonance laser loves these things. These things increase the strength and efficiency while increasing the purity. So we're definitely going to want tons of these things. For right now, though, this has been Night Dagger with Age of Engineering. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'm going to see how fast this computer renders on a 6-core processor. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps.